Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 5th through the 11th. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, for this reading, I am using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck along with the Whispers of Healing Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield. This is a new deck that just came out. It's a beautiful deck. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys. But if you would like to see more of it over on Facebook and Instagram for the dailies, I am using this deck at the moment in combination with the Soulful Woman guidance cards as well. I'm rotating between the decks. So if you do want to see more of it, definitely check me out over on Facebook or Instagram. All right, let's see. And also, I just wanted to thank you guys for all of the congratulatory messages that you sent me last week, Libra. On my pregnancy. Thank you so very much. I received a lot of just support, a lot of love, a lot of blessings. So I really do appreciate that. So I just wanted to thank you guys. All right, so at the bottom of this deck, Libra, we do have the Seven of Swords. Very interesting. Let's see. So, this has been a theme for this week's readings, for these weeklies. I could be speaking to a specific group of Librans. If that's the case, if you don't resonate with this reading, please watch your other signs, or I suggest having a private reading. But this reading could be for either two separate groups of Librans or, a specific group of Librans. We have that Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which isn't automatically negative. I just want to make that clear. It can mean several different things. Now, it is a suspicious, risky sort of energy, but normally when I have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords, which you have here, or even the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords, which you have here as well, you have all three, it can represent, a spy, someone watching someone. So the overall energy is the Page of Swords. So that's very interesting. So Libra, because you are the air sign energy, unless you're involved with like another air sign person, you could be watching someone definitely. And that could be through social media, that could be like through Facebook or something like that. It doesn't have to be you sitting outside of someone's house watching them. Most likely it's online. You do have a lot of swords cards here in this spread, and swords do rule the internet, so most likely it's online. With the Seven of Swords, you could be suspecting someone of something, so therefore you could be watching them with the Page of Swords. And the Page, for me, this particular Page, he can be someone who's a little wary. He can be someone who is expecting the worst. He's like a guarded page, very guarded, very wary. He can be even someone who's expecting like disappointing news or delays, like expecting the worst sometimes. So, Libra, just take caution there. Try to stay positive. If you are suspecting someone of something, you could just be watching them. You're checking them out. Definitely. We are starting out with the Star. So the Star does represent the sign of Aquarius, and then we also have the Knight of Swords here. So there is a possibility that maybe some of you are involved with an Aquarius. That could be a possibility here. And the Knight of Swords, he can be, if it is an Aquarius that you're involved with, he can be someone who's younger. Or with the Knight of Swords, he's not, knights aren't as mature, obviously, as kings. So he could be someone that maybe even if he's older, he's acting young at the moment, or he's maybe doing something that's a little immature. That could be, a possibility for some of you. This particular knight tends to rush right into things. He can get himself in trouble. He doesn't always think before he acts. So maybe you're dealing with a person like that. Because then we also have the Knight of Cups, which can be like, Casanova over here, Prince Charming, someone who comes in and tells you, everything that you want to hear. But knights don't tend to stick around for a long time. So if this is something romantic for you, if it's maybe someone that you're dating, you know, just be cautious here, which with this energy, most likely you're on the fence, you're not sure. And that could be, you know, why maybe some of you are even watching someone. It could be you're checking them out on social media. You want to see what they're up to, not necessarily spying on them, but just checking them out, maybe seeing what they have going on, because they could be telling you one thing and you want to see, you know, if that's the case. But just, you know, try not to worry about this, because we do have this mental energy here with the 9 of Swords, which is, you know, you may be stressing or worrying about something. You could be losing sleep over this. You know, the good news is with the Star, you know, the Star is a major arcana, so it's going to trump this energy here. And the Star for me is a very spiritual energy. It's a healing energy. And so for those of you that maybe have been stressed out about something and dealing with this 9 of Swords for a little while, this could actually be this energy subsiding here this week. You are overcoming this. You are healing mentally for some of you. And with the Star, you know, really needing to stay positive, needing to stay optimistic about this situation. For other Librans, if it's not on the love front, maybe you're just waiting on news. You could be waiting on news with the Page of Swords. It can represent news that's delayed, absolutely. So with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, and maybe you're just waiting for information to come in that might allow for something to happen, might allow for you to move forward in some way. And so this could be some nervous energy or you stressing about this. The 7 of Swords is also a risky energy. It can be someone who's moving forward, taking action all by themselves. So maybe some of you are kind of waiting to be able to walk down a new path or waiting to be able to move forward in some way. And with the Queen of Cups here, this could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. You know, because we also have the 6 of Swords here, some of you could be moving away from this water sign person with this independent energy, and then also the World underneath the Queen of Cups. Maybe something is completing with a Queen of Cups, and maybe some of you are in the process of moving away from a Queen of Cups. Or if this is your energy, you could have been very emotional about something, about a situation, but with the 6 of Swords, you know, preparing yourself to move forward or mentally moving on. Not so emotional over something any longer. And with the World, something in your life is completing. Could be a very long chapter that's completing, but you're in this process now. And with the World, you know, I always say that it is a process. You're easing out of one chapter, easing into the next chapter. So it does require patience. And I think that some of you, you're in this process right now, and that's why you're waiting on news, you're waiting on information, but it's coming. It's coming. And it could be financial in nature with the Page of Pentacles here with the World. It could be financial in nature. It might even have to do with like a home, your living situation. With the 6 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, could be career related for other Librans, but that news is on its way. It's on its way. There's some healing energy here, definitely. It's a very interesting reading, and you know, for some of you, I feel like you're waiting on news. You're about to start, you know, a new cycle, a new chapter here in the very near future. And then for other Librans, there could be some stuff going on the love front, absolutely. You know, I suggest watching your February 2018 Love Tarot Forecast over on Vimeo, because that's a reading for the entire month, and it's just focusing on love and relationship matters. So, but yeah, let me pull you an additional guidance card, Libra. Let's see what else. What other messages do we have for Libra? Additional guidance for Libra for this upcoming week. Okay. All right, so we actually have answers within. So if some of you are seeking answers, clarity, wanting some sort of enlightenment, you actually already might know. You already actually hold those answers within. So maybe meditating, if you like to meditate, spending some time alone to gain that enlightenment. So for some of you, very interesting. So if you are maybe checking someone out online, or if you've had your suspicions about someone or a situation, I think that some of you, you already know your intuition is speaking to you. Very, very interesting. So I hope that you found this reading helpful, Libra. If you are not subscribed to me here on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.